589 good through Ocean Pines. 113 from Bishopville to Berlin to Newark down to Snow Hill. Okay, good go as we travel on 50 in Wycomico County. 50 from Willards to Pittsville to Parsonsburg to the bypass. Bypass around town, good. Business 50 and Business 13, all right. 50 good out to the Bay Bridge. That's your traffic for the Voice Radio Network.
Nurse Blake.
What's up, Bill?
Hey, good morning. It's Bill and Jessica, Power 101.7 in Ocean City, Maryland. How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning, Jessica. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for chatting. Where are you calling from this morning? Where are you actually out of?
So I'm in Orlando, Florida, House of the Mouse.
Very good, very good. How's everything going down in Florida with the virus? With some of the restrictions and stuff. We hear a lot of national, press about Florida.
Yep, that's Florida. That's my state. Born and raised here. It's different states had their waves a lot earlier.
Right.
In the pandemic, and I feel like Florida, we're hitting our big wave. Unfortunately, right now.
But you guys are able to. Florida's pretty, open and free and stuff like that. That's why we love Florida. So, I definitely ain't hating on Florida.
We're open.
Very
Everything
good.
in Florida. All the parks, everything.
Very good, very good. Well, look, I was checking out some of your videos, so let's talk a little bit about, how, you came up with the ideas to do your videos, how you started on, social media. Give us a rundown for people who don't know.
Yeah, so I have been a nurse for 7 years now. I can't believe it. And about 4 years into my career, I was working in a really busy ICU in Texas. And I was getting burnt out. I was tired, even before the pandemic. Nurses have been working short-staffed, not really supported by administration and different nursing organizations. We were always kind of overlooked. And to the point where I almost wanted to leave nursing altogether when I took a few days off and I made a funny video, just for my friends and family, and it kind of caught on in the nursing community. And just that feedback really inspired me to keep making videos, and they reminded me why I got into nursing in the first place. So I definitely have a new love for nursing. I've fallen back in love with it because I haven't put so much pressure on myself to be this perfect nurse, because we have so much to do in a 12-hour shift that it's okay if we can't get it all done, as long as we're there for our patients and do the most we could do for them under different circumstances. And now nurses all over the world, connect with me. They comment on my videos. And so now it's this huge whole positive community of nurses and nursing students.
So are you practicing right now, or have you kind of gone off and done like full-time comedy and touring and stuff like that?
So I've taken a little break, not practicing nursing right now, practicing for my show.
Okay, right.
It is here, just had my first, run through yesterday. I'm going to be doing about 55 shows in 70 days. So I'm going to be pretty busy.
Yeah, well, that's what I want to talk about. You have your national tour, the PTO Comedy Tour. First off, congratulations on all your success. That's great. You're actually coming around to this area in September. The 11th, you're in Washington, D.C. The 12th, you're in Philly. Then you got Red Bank, New Jersey, and New York. What can we expect on the shows? Like, do you just do stand-up, or you do any skits like you do in your videos? Like, give us a rundown on your shows.
Yeah, so it's definitely a mix of stand-up, videos, and skits, a one-person show, just me on stage, really sharing my story from growing up, why I got into nursing school, how hard and challenging that is. I sat next to the question asker, which wouldn't stop asking questions. She would turn a 3-hour lecture into like a 10-hour lecture. And then, all my experiences as a nurse and kind of where nursing is today. But you don't need to be a nurse, to come to my show and get the jokes. I will definitely make sure that non-nurses or healthcare workers, have a good time too. Well, everyone knows a nurse, or everyone, has experienced a nurse. So,
right. Well, no, I was going to say, I was going to say, I know you're not practicing right now, but thank you for all you do on the nursing end. Thank you for keeping us laughing and the great videos too. But on a serious note, going back to healthcare, you guys are incredible. Before the pandemic, you don't get enough praise. During the all of it. So just you do a great job.
Well, thank you. I really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, so you're coming around this area, like I said, September the 11th, Washington, D.C., the 12th, Philly, you got Jersey, then you got New York. You're hitting all over. Did this national tour, like, kind of, how did it go from, you making some viral videos to picking up this national tour?
That's a good question. It kind of just happened. I toured back in a little bit in 2018, 5
Okay.
shows, they sold out. 2019, 10 shows, they sold out, and we decided to do it bigger, and nurses are coming. I think more than anyone right now, nurses just want to laugh. They want to connect and just be able to have a good time and a good night, because out of anyone right now, like, they really, really deserve it. So
Yeah.
I want to make sure that the nurses up in your area, have the most epic night ever with their colleagues, as you could just come together, have a drink, and have a laugh.
Is this a family-friendly show, or is it just for the adults, just for the parents?
It's just for the parents. It is
Okay,
very
all right.
okay.
Hey, no, that's a great night out. That's
We
a great
like
night
it.
out.
It is. So it's called the PTO tour, which is paid time off.
Okay.
So, nurses have PTO. They need to take their PTO. They deserve it to, have a night out.
Absolutely. Well, look, if you don't follow Nurse Blake, you definitely won't be disappointed. Definitely do that for people who want to look you up. They want to, get tickets to your shows, come see you, follow you, watch some more of your stuff. How can they do that?
You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Got a podcast, the Nurse Blake Podcast, if you listen to those. And you come to my show. It's going to be awesome. You get tickets at nurseblake.com.
You have a podcast?
I do have I'm actually filming in my podcast room right now.
What do you do on your podcast? I'm interested in this because I have one too. So what do you do on yours?
Yeah, so actually my permanent guest host, co-host, is my husband, Brett. He's not in healthcare, but we have been together for 10 years,
Okay.
even before I got into nursing school. So while I'm sharing my experience, he's chiming in as someone who, is married, to a nurse, which we are a very unique type of person. Our schedules are crazy. What we see is crazy. So he provides like a really cool perspective on nursing and what we do.
All right, I'm going to check that out. I'm into podcasts, so check out Bill Baker Live when you're on YouTube as well.
Got it, for sure. And hopefully I'll be able to meet you guys when I'm up there.
Absolutely. Nurse Blake, thank you so much for checking in today. We appreciate it, and good luck with everything.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Power 101.